this is Abby, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this what I call the bunny basket. So this toy or basket, you could put hay in it, you could put treats in it, you could give it to your hamster. It could also be used for guinea pigs too, I'm pretty sure. The only concern that there would be if your pet is ingesting a bunch of the twine, then you should take it away. But anyway, let's get into how to make this toy. So for this DIY, you will need some twine, a pencil, a ruler, a pair of scissors, and some cardboard. So first you need your cardboard. So you're gonna need a square. The size is up to you. Here I have about an 11-inch square. It's not exactly perfect, but it doesn't need to be. You can always neaten it out later. So now I'm just gonna measure out where the third is on this. You don't have to make exact thirds. You can do like 4 inches, then 3 inches, then 4 inches if you want the middle to be smaller. But for this, I'm just gonna try to make it as similar. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm just gonna start like that. And I'm gonna go all the way around and measure it. Now I've made little marks at every third area on the square. So now I'm gonna take my ruler and use it as a straight line and make a grid out of all of these lines that I've put on here. Now I'm pretty happy with how this is. I hope you can see it well. So now I'm gonna cut out the corner pieces of this square. So now that's done and we're left with just this square written in the middle. You'll want to bend in or out right on the lines. So now you can see kind of where we're going with this, because if you fold it up, it makes a box. So now there is a way to do this with odd numbers. If you have an odd number, then it's gonna work really well when you're weaving, and you're not gonna have to do this like awkward skipping thingy. Depending on how big your thing, you can just kind of eyeball this too. I'm going to do 3 on these 2 sides and then 4 on the other 2 sides. Pause. So while making this, I realized 4 plus 4 and 3 plus 3 is an even number, 14. Dumb moment, but I ended up doing 3 on 3 sides and 4 on 1 side to make it an odd number. Anyway, keep rolling. 4 is easier to eyeball than the 2 because you can make a center line and then 2 more lines, but just do your best with it. And now you're just gonna cut down all of the lines. And it might be easier if you actually cut out a tiny bit like that. Just cut out a tiny little strip. So now that you've done that, it's time to start weaving. So I'm gonna flip it over because I want this side with some of the writing to be on the inside. And then I'm going to start weaving. So take out your twine. I'm just going to start on this one on the corner. I'm going to wrap it around. And I think I'm going to cut a little slit in the side of this thick piece like that, just to push that into it so then it stays there. So this, because I wrapped it around, it's in the front, so I'm gonna go back and front and back and front and back and front and back and front and front and back and front. And now I'm back here and I'm just gonna keep going around, and you can see because I did an odd number, now I'm on the opposite on the way around. This just makes it so much easier, and it will start coming together as you go. Just make sure you keep it tight as you go. So I'm about halfway up, as you can see here, and it's coming together pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just gonna go up to about like 3/4 inch from the top. So just a couple more times around and I think I should be there. So now I've come to a good time of where I want to stop. So for now, I'm just gonna cut the string and tie it around one of these. And now to finish it off, I'm gonna do something that you do kind of when you make baskets. I used to make baskets. So I found a good way of finishing it off. So take the piece that you are doing that you want to finish off, and basically you're gonna fold it under the second twine piece, not the first one. The third one you could, it might just be a little far, but the second one's the best. Kind of eyeball where it is, kind of when you bend it down. I'm just gonna cut off a tiny bit off the edge and then little corners so that I can put it in there easier. So little corners, and then I'm gonna put a little notch on each side of the little piece here. It should look something like that, like a little tab. And now what I'm gonna do, shove it down and kind of open up the twine and then stick it in there. And then get the twine in where the little notches are. And you're just gonna repeat this for every single one of them just to finish it off. But anyway, I'm just gonna continue doing that to all of them. And now I am done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you decide to make this interesting, time-consuming toy, tag me on Twitter or Instagram. I would love to see what you guys make. And anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!